So today we're going to show you how to do a drug test for cocaine and cocaine metabolites in human urine. Now, cocaine testing kits are widely available on the internet in the United Kingdom. They can be purchased mail ordered to you. They are extremely easy to undertake, as we'll show you. This is a generic cocaine test strip for urine. The sensitivity of most cocaine test strips that are sold in the United Kingdom are either for home testing or for business or healthcare screening will screen to 300 nanograms of cocaine and cocaine metabolite in urine. Now, to show you how these test strips are performed, you simply remove the test strip from the foil and here we have the test strip showing COC is the coding internationally used for cocaine. There is a narrow central section to the test strip, which is where the control and test line will form, and then the end of the test strip, which is dipped into the urine, is indicated on this particular brand by a wavy line and a maximum dip line with some triangles showing that. So we're going to run this test now. Just dip it into the sample. You need to leave it in a sample to absorb sufficient urine for between 3 and 5, maybe 10 seconds, depending on how deep the urine sample is. You do not want to dip it beyond the maximum dip line though, or get any splash residues into that central section. Now you'll see on this test line the sample running through the area where the results are going to show with the pinkish dye moving towards the handle end, and you want to see that pink dye runs completely up into the blue section on the handle. Now on this test you can see both a control line and a test line forming almost immediately. The test line in this case nearest the urine end is darker and thicker than the control line, but there's a clear control line forming. So it's perfectly okay to interpret this result almost immediately with those two lines forming. This is a clear negative result indicating that cocaine is not present in this urine sample at above 300 nanograms. Now, cocaine will be detected at those sort of levels for between 3 and 5 days after cocaine has been used. The window period is described there because the quantity of cocaine used obviously will be extremely variable, but even after a small amount you can expect a minimum of 3 days positive results, with the test results showing positive in urine within an hour to 2 hours maximum after use. And after a heavier dose of cocaine you will expect to still be able to detect it clearly at around 5 days. Now, the cocaine test membranes are pretty clean, and by that we mean there's very little that can interfere or give a false positive or a false negative result, and there's very little in the pH or specific gravity or protein content of the urine which is likely to throw the test. So these tests are extremely reliable and accurate, and for a home screening test you can see that that's really no more complicated to perform than a home pregnancy test, and the accuracy on these compared to a laboratory test is running at now 99%. So they're extremely easy, cheap, easily available and very easy to perform and screen for the use of cocaine for the previous 3 to 5 days.